31st. Ladies and gentlemen, here she is, Goldie Hawn. No, have a seat. No, come on over. It's all right. Everything's please. No, everything's fine. Have a seat. Wow, you look great. You always look great. You have looked great from the first time people saw you on television. I guess would that have been Laugh-In?
That was Laugh-In.
Yeah, but you still look great.
I don't understand.
Well,
either.
good for you. Congratulations. How are things? Are you having a good
Things
summer?
are great. I'm having a great time. I brought my daughter here for 3 days.
What's your daughter's name?
Kate. She's in the green room.
How old is Kate?
She's 13.
Yeah, and what kind of a young girl is Kate?
She's beautiful and smart and grounded and talented, and she's
now, when you say
a dancer
grounded, when you say grounded, what does that mean?
She's solid. She thinks straight, and
level-headed
she's
kid?
level-headed,
Yep.
and she's just a she's a leveler. She really is. I trust her completely.
Yeah.
She's the kind of girl I know that will probably find herself in adverse situations and will be able to handle herself completely.
Well, what life does not have some adversity?
Oh,
exactly.
Very good segue.
Yeah.
Very good segue.
So anyway, you and Kate are in town doing what? Just goofing off?
Well, we're just being together. We're seeing plays. We saw Jelly's Last Jam last night.
What'd you think of that?
Loved it.
Yeah,
just loved it. It was a blast. Really a blast.
Gregory Hines is in that, isn't he?
He was in it, and he was wonderful in it. And the entire cast is great, and I found myself really wishing that I was back, doing Broadway.
Well, you could come back and do Broadway. You can do anything you want. Why couldn't you just do Broadway?
Children, family, roots. I just don't like picking up and moving because Mommy wants to go do something. So it just is about, raising the kids, and then when I'm really old and gray, maybe I'll do, a remake of something.
No. I mean, you just got done telling us how well-grounded and leveling your daughter was. I mean, certainly she could adapt to moving to New York. It's not like going to Calcutta,
well, it's not
exactly,
just Kate, It's also Wyatt, who's 6 years old today.
How many kids do you have?
I have 3.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And the father of some of these kids is Kurt Russell? Is that right?
That was also good.
Yeah.
Yes, the father of some of these kids is Kurt Russell.
How is Kurt?
He's actually the parent to all of them.
Oh.
But he didn't sire 2 of them.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So what are you and Kurt doing these days? You getting ready to go on vacation?
Yeah, we're going on a big vacation. Every year we take all the kids and we do something fun. So this year we rented an old, Greek sailboat. And we're going to go around the Greek islands, and then we're going to go to Saint-Tropez for a few days, and then we're going to bicycle all around Burgundy for 8 days.
Oh, man. You and the entire family?
Yeah.
Oh, this is like a wonderful vacation.
It's the best. And we do it every year. And we cycle every year somewhere.
Yeah.
The whole family. It's just wonderful.
How big is the boat you're going to be sailing on?
About 65 feet or something like that. It's
This
a
is a
motor
monster.
sailor.
Yeah.
Well, it's a big boat, but it's a big family.
Yeah.
We have 4 kids.
Now, do you have a crew who does the sailing for you and does all of the work on the boat? And
Yes, we're going to have a crew.
Yeah, that's good.
They might speak English and they might not. So
Well, how will you find out? You don't know ahead of time?
No, we don't know anybody ahead of time. We've never seen the boat, never been on the boat. We've seen it. And, you just take it as you can get it. I mean, that's really what it is. And you meet them and you hope that you can live together.
And so then you go sailing and then you go biking.
And then we're going to go to Saint-Tropez and we're going to, just kind of show the life there in the south of France.
Is this some sort of triathlon you've signed the kids up for?
Well, it's a triathlon of life, really.
Yeah.
Well, it's about adversity.
Yeah. It's teaching the kids lessons in life by sending them away on $1 million vacation.
Oh, yes, exactly.
Teaching them how tough it is to get room service at a 3-star French hotel.
Oh, my God. Now let me tell you about my camping trip.
Okay, all right. We'll talk about your camping. Let's do a commercial, and then we can hug a little more if you want. We'll be right back with Goldie Hawn. Clint Black is is here, and Marv Albert is here. I was thinking about this yesterday, and I don't know what will come of this little statement, but respond if you feel like you can, or if you need to, but you don't have to. Okay. But if you think about your career, and you have a wonderful career, and it began, as I pointed out earlier, I think when you were on Laugh-In. Right. I know you probably did many other things before that, but that's where people became aware of you. And that Laugh-In was in the late 60s?
Yes, it was 67, 68, 69.
And here we are in the early 90s, and you're still bigger and, well, bigger and more popular than ever before. That's a very impressive, enviable thing to have arranged for
I don't know what I can say to that, except that, you know, I can't believe it. Yeah. I just can't believe it. You know, destiny's a funny thing, and it takes you places, and you think, you know, I never dreamed that I would still be working, you know, at 46 years old. It was just, it's kind of shocking.
You're 46 years old?
Yeah.
Wow. You know, I'm 45 years.
Are you 45?
I'm 45 years old.
Yeah.
Would it really just drive Kurt nuts if you and I had like one date? Would that just crawl up his nose and drive him nuts? Or would he get over something like that?
Well, that's a good question. He'd crawl up his nose.
Would he come looking for me?
No.
But you're not certain?
Not sure.
You can't guarantee that.
No, I wouldn't guarantee anything.
But anyway, getting back to what the original point there was, on that show there were many, many funny, talented people. Not all of them have had the career that you have had. I don't think anybody else. Well, Lily Tomlin comes to mind. She's done very, very well.
She's done really great. Yeah. And everyone has sort of had a career because of that show, even though it might not be sky high. Mm-hmm. I think a lot of people have continued working over the years, which is really great. Yeah.
And then the other obstacle that may or may not be as big an obstacle now is going from television to film.
Right.
I can never tell whether that's help or a hindrance.
It depends, because if you stay on TV too long, there's a tendency that it'll just eat you up. So you have to know kind of when to make the transition.
It's happening to me. It's eating me alive. It's eating me alive. I can't stand it.
And spitting you out.
Yeah. What do we want to do? You want to look at the clip?
We want to look at the clip, definitely. Yeah. This is, I play a, what do you call it, a killer in this movie.
Yeah, killer in the movie. Now, this is another great casting deal. Bruce Willis in it, right?
Yeah. Bruce?
Please, ladies and gentlemen, hold your applause till the entire cast has been announced. Meryl Streep, of course.
Yes.
And yourself. There you go, Money in the Bank.
This is great because in this particular clip that we're going to show, I have set out to kill Meryl, or Madeline. And she then has discovered about this plot, and now she is going to kill me. So that's basically what this is. The movie is much more complicated than that.
Yeah, from what I've seen of this, it's a dark comedy, I guess you could call it that, and a lot of energy, a lot of frenetic activity.
It is. It's high powered.
Okay, here we go. Meryl Streep, Bruce Willis, and of course Goldie Hawn.
I just want you to know one thing, Hal. You brought this on yourself.
Madeline! Oh, my God! Are you going to sit there?
What?
I'm not going to be your cup of tea by myself, Madeline. Here, get this out.
I'm happy to help.
Get the end.
Very happy to help.
Put the body right here.
Oh, today really shaped up and hurry. You know, did you ever notice how Sundays can start out so, and then can you help me with this? I can do it like this. And suddenly something wonderful happens, and your whole outlook just suddenly changes. That was totally uncalled for.
It'd be a nice place for a clock.
I didn't even know you were in here.
And the whole movie is like that. You keep getting killed and you come back.
It's just unbelievable. I mean, it would take way too long to explain this movie, but simply that's the main plot is that this woman did me wrong, and I came back to try to get her, and then she turned around and got me, and I'm not going to tell you why I got up because I didn't really die. It's just too complicated, but it's a fabulous movie.
And this one comes on the heels of another very, very successful film, the one with Steve Martin.
Yeah.
Since I was a kid, or I always thought I was much younger than she was, but she and I are the same age.
Yeah.
And she used to be on that Laugh-In show, and she was cute. And
now look at her.
You go see those, and here she is, and she comes on the show, and I get to kind of wrestle with her there. Make a man my age start to mutter a little bit. You know?
I know.